I do not believe you, Joe. You're full of shit with that one. I do not believe him. I believe that Ashley did not feel safe with him. She felt like this is not the relationship that she signed up for. She realized he's a different type of man when she travels a lot more with him, and when he's outside of the U.S. environment where he's a little bit more contained there. He cannot behave the way in the U.S. as he would behave in Zanzibar. No, they like to let go when they're in places like the Caribbean and in other third world countries. Yes, third world countries are their oysters. They behave. As I am theorizing, you must have made Ashley feel like one of the worst human beings on that resort. You must have made her feel less than your alleged other side chicks or women that you have had on the resort or that you brought onto the resort. In her face, like all the other men before you that just think, allegedly, that these are disposable bodies that you could get rid of because you feel insecure, because you feel that you cannot measure up in some way. So you use whatever you have, the ring and the proposal, to weaponize them so that Ashley could fall in line. This is the testament of a very weak and insecure man. Yet, this is a person that is stating that Ashley was insecure. But you have been weaponizing your proposal to keep Ashley in line. And when she realized that she may not want to spend the rest of her life with you, you weaponized your love. You have stated that she was the one trying to break us up. Oh, she was trying to break you guys up. But here you are in a foreign land where you're supposed to be her rock. You are weaponizing your love for her. You're manipulating her. This is the type of behavior of men like these that often feel insecure in relationships where they have no control, where the woman they know could survive without them. So what do? They react and they push her over the edge. And guess what the excuse is? Oh, Ashley has been behaving irrational. She has been having mental issues because she hit her head and she got a concussion. I had a concussion before and I didn't behave that way. Yes, it does affect you with headaches and dizziness and nauseousness. But this is not a woman that has a concussion. This is a woman that was pushed. She was rattled. She was triggered by the things that you either said or the way you look at her or the things you did to her on that trip. This is a woman that you have pushed. And these pictures are supposed to demonstrate that she had a nervous breakdown or she has multiple personalities or she is unstable. Really? This is an angry woman. I've seen white women do it. I've seen black women do it. I've seen Asian, Caribbean, Spanish. Every woman reacts in a certain way, especially if they're not as mature and emotionally regulated. It's based on their level of maturity. But even women whom I've seen are supposedly mature, they react that way. Ashley, I could give her grace because she is young and you triggered her. And this picture of her on the highway that you're using as evidence that she was already trying to off herself, that is not true. That picture, she's not even in the middle of the road. You could see she's barely tentatively taking a step towards the middle. She is in a position where if she sees oncoming vehicles, she could just run back over. It's right there. But yes, this is your evidence that Ashley, she was having mental issues. If I have a picture and a coin for every single woman that throw their man stuff out of the house when they're angry, or just throw things around when they're angry, I would be richer than you, Joe. And I wouldn't do it through crypto, of course. It's just questionable, the narrative that you are now conveying. Oh, so now you could talk. Oh, look who's talking now. He missed so many details that he's not saying. That was the actual trigger for Ashley. No woman behaves like that when she is just engaged and having fun with the man, the future of her life. He made her feel insecure. He triggered her. And he was probably dangling the ring, and he was probably like, well, I wouldn't marry you or I'm going to leave. Oh, they love to leave when they are confronted with their issues, when they don't want to face their issues. A lot of men who are often avoidance, not disciplined men, immature men, men that do not have any emotional regulation whatsoever, that do not have emotional intelligence, they often run. It's a sign of their immaturity and their character. So they like to up and run and don't resolve anything. And with her level of maturity, 31, she's still young. She got very emotional about it. And what upset me is that he allegedly went into her phone, sent messages to say that she said, allegedly. This is just me thinking out loud, okay? It's alleged. It's suppositions. It's my theory. So, went into her phone, sent message to say, do not let anybody, what? That she doesn't like? Carry. And the word carry, he didn't even spell it correctly, making it look like Ashley is such a dumb. Yeah, because that's how the stereotypical beautiful black woman, she's kind of dumb, so she can't spell. Or she was so emotionally wrought that she couldn't spell the word carry. But she could spell casket. I do not believe a word. But good try, though. And TMZ, shame on you. I do not envisage him being held accountable anytime soon. But I do hope that he is held accountable. And he could keep on talking. I'm enjoying every word he said. And I hope that, like Shanquilla's case, this would continue to be on the radar of everyone. And that You should not mistake Ashley's family's silence for inactivity or for not wanting justice. You watch and see. Everything takes time. So regardless of what he says, he could say whatever he likes and omit whatever he likes to make him look good. Oh, Mr. Innocent. He did nothing at all. It was all because she's a mental case. And he did nothing to push her over the edge. If a beautiful woman like Ashley have to feel insecure with a man like him, somebody who is a decade old, he must have triggered her verbally, because there are some men who are very weak. They say things to you that if you do not have that emotional maturity, the ability to regulate, if you don't have the experience to deal with a man like that, you would definitely say or do things. Not that she commit that. But if he knows that because of whatever debts he has, that somebody targeted him and his girlfriend was the one that paid the price in Tanzania, he better speak up. He better. Because often when somebody wants to send you a message, when they want their money, and his line of work isn't pretty, the way he makes his money, the line of work you do is a testament to the person who you really are. Yeah. And I am sure in that line of work, he has to lie a lot to get good clients. So, that is his character. Ashley plainly said in so many texts, suicide is never the answer. She said it over and over in so many different ways. I believe her. But he didn't read that memo. You see, he was so fast in trying to get part of her youth, you know, to try to get her to be the money-making machine when his side of business is dwindling. That he didn't really pay attention to what young Ashley was saying. And that is not to say that as she gets older, that she may not have gotten emotionally weaker. That's not to say that. But you see, us Caribbean people especially, we love we life. We love we life. We do. And that is not to say that mental illness of whatever degree cannot catapult you into doing something stupid. But I do not believe she was at that stage yet. And if she was, and this multi-millionaire man didn't even take her to get help, that is a reflection of who he really is. Some people like to see you when you're down. Some people, sometimes, some partners become your competitors, which is unfortunate. Yeah. But I'm staying tuned. I'm listening more, Joe. Keep talking. I'll see you at your next interview. So subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon.